What's up? What's up? How you guys doing today? Today I want to share a video with you guys about people who love to destroy their bodies. This video is about people who love to destroy their bodies. I want to talk about different people who love to destroy their bodies. Okay? I'm going to get into it. So first group of people that I'm going to talk about that love to destroy their bodies more than anybody else that I know of. Bodybuilders. Okay? These guys don't care. They'll do whatever it takes to put on more muscle. Doesn't matter if they're destroying their body. They'll take mass amounts of steroids, and really that's just asking for a heart attack. It's asking for pulled muscles, because when you're on steroids and you're lifting so much, those steroids are making you stronger, but you could push more weight than your body could actually handle. And that's how people hurt themselves on steroids. Steroids is one way that bodybuilders destroy their body. Another way they destroy their body is they eat so much supplements. I'd say probably 20%, 10 to 20% of their diet is supplements. It's extreme. I mean, most people will take a couple vitamins or a couple pills and that's it for the day. These guys are stuffing their mouth with steroid pills, injecting steroids into their body, and I mean, 2 scoops of protein. I mean, 1 scoop of protein is not even enough. 2 is not enough. They'll do 3 or 4 scoops of protein. That's another way they destroy their body. Okay? Let me tell you a different way they destroy their body. They eat the same exact thing every day. Rice, chicken, and broccoli. That way. Okay? They destroy their minerals inside of different types of fruits, vegetables, phytonutrients, phytochemicals. You got to be feeding your body all these different kinds of foods. And if you're eating the same thing, you're just destroying your body. Not only that, but they do the same exact workouts. And they call it 8-week program this, 8-week program that. But they're doing the same exact things every single time. So they destroy their body in that way. The next group of people that love to destroy their body, and before I move on to the next person, I mean, bodybuilders will go to the extreme just to get on stage and be able to win a competition. And it's all a competition at the end of the day. Who's going to be the biggest and most cut person on stage is going to win. And I don't care what people think about me that badly, that I want to win a competition on stage. If you're that competitive in that type of thing, I mean, great, but I hope that you're doing it the right way. Steroid free, eating a variety of different types of foods, and doing a variety of different types of exercises. Okay? Now, the next thing next group of people I want to talk about are CrossFit people. Okay? There's a study done that people who join CrossFit that have never done really any exercises, they just join it because they want to lose weight or whatever, they end up not losing weight, and they end up injuring themselves. Very high percentage. Okay, there's a study out there. CrossFit actually got so mad they tried suing the company. Look it up on Google. It's not a joke. CrossFit is not meant for beginners trying to lose weight. Okay, lots of people get injured. Lots. Okay, why do they get injured? Because they're destroying their bodies. It's all about who can lift the most amount of weight in the quickest possible time, which is a stupid idea, but that's what CrossFit is. Now, the lifts in CrossFit are not bad. I don't have anything against deadlifts or squats or power cleans, because I do them from time to time. But to only do that mixed in with all these rapid push-ups and dips and pull-ups, and I mean, you're trying to destroy your body as quick as possible. That's kind of when I look at some of the stuff, it just makes me think they're trying to destroy their body as quick as possible. I mean, completely and utterly just quickly destroy their body. CrossFit, okay? Some people might not be like that. They might be smart and cautious with their movements in CrossFit and not take it so crazy and so serious. But most of the people take it crazy and serious. Then they have CrossFit matches and CrossFit. Who could lift 300 pounds for the most reps in 1 minute? Let's see who could do it. Go ahead, destroy your back. And the CrossFit Games, I mean, it's almost like I wouldn't want to do it because I wouldn't want to destroy my body. I'd love to do it, but taking my time. Like I want to go through it at my own speed, taking my time. And they put them through 3 days. All day long they're working out. And by the third day they're lifting weight. Their back is totally bent. I mean, if you love CrossFit and you can't admit that, I don't know what to say. Because all these guys' backs are totally bent by the third day. Their bodies are... Just watch a CrossFit Games documentary on Netflix. These guys' bodies are destroyed after the first day. They didn't get enough, so they go for the second, they go for the third. Okay? That's CrossFit. Those are extreme CrossFit people. Okay? Now, if you take it easy and do CrossFit, that might be different. Okay? But, I mean, you're going to have to switch it out sooner or later. Now, third are runners. Okay? Extreme long distance runners. When people love running so badly, and they got shin splints, and they got tendon problems, and they got calf problems, and they're running and running, they don't care, they just destroy their body even more. Then they got surgery, they fix their shin splints, and they can't wait to do it all over again. Oh, I've had shin splints like 2 or 3 times, and a lot of people that take long distance running to the extreme, believe it or not, there's studies of these guys having heart attacks. A lot of them get heart attacks because they overwork the heart. And when you have so much inflammation in your body, I mean, your body becomes so acidic. And you're just frustrated all day long. You're irritated all day long. And it just, I mean, if that's what you love to do is run, then, but great. Switch it up though. Do some CrossFit. Do some cross training. Do some bodybuilding. Mix it all up. Do some functional strength training. Do some therapeutic training. Do some injury prevention training. Do some weight loss training. Do some muscle building training. Mix it up. Okay? And the reason why I don't like running that much when it comes to people who are trying to lose weight, I mean, for me, myself, I'm not a huge runner. I like getting my endurance by lifting weights and doing different type of explosive exercises. But if you're really huge into running, you're going to have to cross-train because, I mean, your body could only handle so much. But then for weight loss, for example, your body will get used to running 1 mile. Now, 1 mile will become so easy that you're not going to get the benefits. You're not going to lose weight anymore because 1 mile is too easy. So you're going to have to run 2 miles, then 3 miles, then 4 miles, then 5 miles. And then it ends up coming down to how many miles do you want to run in the gym to be able to maintain the physique and the body and the fitness goals that you have at that moment. Some people are willing to spend 2 hours in the gym. Some people are willing to spend 3. Bodybuilders spend like 6 to 8 hours a day. A lot of them don't even work and have a normal job. They just bodybuild all day long. Okay, so that's one of the crazy things. But so you got to be willing. You got to be willing to sacrifice, as they say. Be willing to do whatever it takes. I mean, how many bodybuilders have died this year? Famous ones, at least 5 or 6. And Rich Piana, he kept saying, "Do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes," and he died. He did whatever it took. He became the biggest person alive. But he destroyed his body in the process. So you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? I'll admit it over and over and over. I destroyed my body for a long time. Was it worth it? I guess it was, because I learned a lot about my body, and I pushed my body to the limit, so I know what it's like to destroy your body. So no one can lie to me and say, oh, I'm not destroying my body. Yes, you are destroying your body. You're completely destroying your body, okay? So I know what it's like, and I know people who have been in one sport for a long, long time. Their body is it's just like dangling flesh. Their body is just so beat up. Neck is jacked up, knee is jacked up, hip is jacked up, but they still can't get enough of it. For me, I'd rather listen and trust my own body and do what feels good. Okay? Does that mean I'll never fight again? Hey, I might not, and I'll still be happy. I don't get my happiness from martial arts anymore how I used to. But I'll still be happy to train martial arts. Not every day how I used to. So, a lot of people, I remember one guy, and I'll talk a little bit about martial arts too, because that's my background. I know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to martial arts. So, I wanted to try every single sport individually, but my main goal was to be one of the top mixed martial artists, if not the best mixed martial artist on the planet. So I trained my body a lot. I trained 4 hours a day, and I did that for many years. I trained at least 2 hours a day for, say about 8 years. I was waking up early, I was doing the running, I was doing the cycling, I was doing all the different workouts. But I completely destroyed my body that way. And I remember I went to a karate gym, and I told him my goal, that I wanted to be a mixed martial artist. And he said, yeah, great, I'll be happy to show you some stuff, but just so you know, mixed martial artists, they all get injured. They're all destroying their body. That's kind of when I first heard about it. Like, I've seen it. I've seen people destroying their bodies all the time, but it's just kind of like you don't think about it until someone brings it up. Just like you don't realize all the bodybuilders in the gym that are actually in severe pain, but they have that goal of putting on more muscle, so they just do what they know. Same exact exercises that everyone else recommends. Lat pull down, bench press, barbell row. And then some people, they just injure themselves so bad deadlifting or squatting, they never do it again, but they'll do leg press and keep their back straight on the seat. But so this guy told me everybody in martial arts destroys their body. So I started to open up to this idea at that point, like, wow, that's true, because everybody I know is injured one way or another. And I followed all the top fighters at that time: Anderson Silva, Nogueira, Tim Sylvia, Randy Couture. That was kind of like when I heard that. I know those are old fighters, legends in the sport, but that's kind of when I heard it. And then I started to realize all of these guys, and I started following them more closely because I wanted to find out what this road was going to lead me down. And their bodies were all destroyed. Their bodies were all destroyed. And you would hear about this fighter got a concussion, this fighter has a broken jaw, this person got an ACL, Tony Ferguson. This person, got concussed, this person has messed up wrist, Floyd Mayweather has a messed up wrist. All these people were all jacked up. And then eventually when I got married, I just said, you know what, I don't want to live like this. I'm going to have to take care of my wife, and I do not want to destroy my body in this way. So I gave up on it because I have to quit, that I was married. And I had more important goals in life than just martial arts. I won't take it back. I won't take it back because I learned so much from it. And I learned about how my body moves and what the body can handle. So, that's really how people destroy their bodies. So what's the alternative? Trust your body. You got to constantly be changing your workout out. You can't be doing the same exact thing. Change out your diet, eating a lot of different varieties of foods. Eat different cultures of foods. Eat different kinds of foods. Eat different kinds of fruits and vegetables. You know, different kinds of oils, different kinds of olive oil, different kinds. I mean, eat olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil. Almond oil. I mean, eat as many different kinds of oils as you could. Just variety. Okay. So, variety is the answer to it all. When you have variety, you're switching it up. You're targeting the muscle 100 different ways, 300 different ways, compared to targeting one way, and your joints are just, you know. So, with that being said, another video. God bless. Goodbye.